All right, lads. Hello, hello. We are here. Is the game not up yet? Game should be up right now. Hopefully we didn't start streaming too early. But the maintenance should be finishing up any second. Unless it's delayed. Hopefully not. But we hit the Ssr Aizen. We got a bunch of new stuff to do. I'm excited for it. And I'm pretty happy that they're doing a same time release too. So everyone on Global can summon at the same time. Alright. Let me just try to get the music on. I don't think I can do that. Okay, wait. Alright, let me check the C version because I don't think Global's up right now. Right, you fellas doing this fine, is it Saturday? Fine Friday morning. Right. Yeah, the maintenance is still going. Hopefully it's not too long. Alright. Let's just switch to the main. All right, lads doing. How you lads doing? Let me turn up the music a little bit. I hope we don't wait too long. I'm trying to summon. I'm trying to summon Aizen. I'm trying to summon Aizen. I mean, an hour earlier. What? No, the maintenance should be done now. The maintenance should be done now. This is our what? Second maintenance. Hopefully, there's no delay here. How you doing, man? I'm doing good, G. Have I seen the skins? We can quickly talk about the skins. Let me find it. So this might be available in game, like when the game goes live. So we have some skins. So this is for Rukia. Let's get some ratings out of 10. What are we saying for this one? They are quite like simple skins, to be fair, so don't expect anything super crazy. But what are we saying for this one? The Hueco Mundo outfit, the outfit she wears to kill Aaron Yoro, my boy. It's alright. It's alright. I like it. I wonder when Rukia's going to get her next character, or SSR. Would it be Fullbring? For Brave Souls, that was like her first canon character. Because this, I thought, could have been a new character. But they're just going to do it as a skin. We have Orihime's school outfit. Wait, is the game up? Let me just quickly leave. Let's try that again. So the Orihime, I don't like this school outfit, you know. Compared to the one that's going to be in Fortnite, the time skip design. School outfit looks a little better. Next one. I don't like the artwork. This is the old Ichigo artwork. Before they revamped it in the beta. But, cold. Cold. Love that. We take that. Hopefully some of these are free. But like, this is like the first time we have this form of Ichigo playable in any Bleach game. It's still down for minutes? Damn. Like the bandage too? No. Is this playable in Rebirth? If you don't have Toshiro, should I summon for Aizen? Probably, yeah. We're going to check out the full kit of Aizen now when the game goes up. There's 3 more hours? Hold on, they didn't give a time frame. Due to an unexpected situation, maintenance has taken longer than planned. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Oh, okay. We'll probably chill for half an hour. If maintenance does not finish, we might dip. Either way, same for Renji. Pretty cool stuff. Simple skin, it's just the coats. Uryu. I don't know about this one. It's cool, though, I guess. More rewards, hopefully. These skins should be free. If it's a full-on SSR character skin that, like, you know, for example, Captain Aizen, Captain Gin, you know, those I would understand being paid. These SR ones should just be free because they're just, like, very simple changes. It'd be cool for, like, event rewards. This is alright. I don't dislike this one. Chad, is that not Chad's artwork in game? 3 hours left. Save. 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 There's no way. I'm apparently 3 hours. Apparently 3 hours. Ain't no way. SR's gonna be paid, but SR should be free. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, hopefully with the 3 hour maintenance extra, that can also result in more gems. More compensation, you know? I think normally we get like 300 gems and like a ticket or something. Or like some stamina. SSR should also be free? Probably not, though. Probably not, though. I'd back a free skin. Depending on the skin. Maybe for like an anniversary or big event. But nah, they probably won't do it for you. I just hope they can keep up with skins. The one thing I dislike about like Wuwa, Genshin, Star Rail is that they don't do a lot of skins. It's like one every like year or 6 months. It's there's a lot you can do, you know, with skins, especially for Bleach. Again, Aizen, Kaname will probably get a new character. Unless, I wouldn't mind if his current SSR got his Wakemundo outfit, and then the next version just focuses on the resurrection. How to get the monster in chapter 9.5? Which one is that? Is that the big sand guy? In that case, you need what do you call it? You need to like parry and freeze. Am I gonna quit BBS? No. Did you see my summons the other day? So, come on, bro. I can play 2 Bleach games. I'm fine covering both. Right now, Ssr Aizen has taken most of my time, but you know, I still log in, still do my dailies, still do the usual stuff. We'll be there for end of year. I'm hoping BBS does turn it around though in the year 2026. Confirmed on Giku's stream, the devs DM Dim said 3 more hours left. I woke up at 8 AM because I forgot to convert to UK times. Yeah, that's peak. Nothing bad starting the day super early, you know. Alright, well, we're just gonna chill for 10 more minutes. I'll probably end the stream then if it's. I'm not stalling for 3 hours, boys. I'm not stalling for 3 hours. Still old style models for Chad Rookie. Yeah. I don't like the old style art. I do like the Ichigo one though. This one came out pretty good. Rookies is fine because again the art didn't change. But hold on, what does Chad look like in game? Is that not his outfit? Ah, it's not. It is. What outfit is this? Is this the Wakemundo outfit? This is his art in game. It's the Soul Society one. Yeah, 3 more hours, bro. Apparently it's 3 hours. Apparently from 3 more hours. Oh, it's actually half an hour? Brother! Got me spamming. What's prediction for end of year? Bankai Shunsui. That's it. Anyone else, it can be random, bro. They can put in Liege, they can put in Yuha, they can put in another Ichigo. But Bankai Shunsui. Bankai Shunsui. That's what we're here for. And hopefully he has an aura effect. So banning out half an hour? So I guess we just chill. Less than half an hour? Alright. Alright. Well, while we're here, we can pull up some images regarding this upcoming update. So this is in Chinese. But it's the upcoming patch notes. What's they were translating? So apparently half an hour. Game goes up. It didn't say you're live. To be fair, I scheduled the stream super close to the actual start. Maybe that's why. I've not attempted a GQ now. We'll soon. So yeah, we have Aizen, guaranteed in 80 summons. We have the weapon banner, guaranteed in 40. This is kind of cool. Are these the paid packs, right? Let's translate. So we get Emo Collection, limited draw 10 coupons. Do we potentially get another 10? But it does say, I mean, that probably is just the login to get 10. They did say they're gonna version thank you gift. So everyone's gonna get 10 summer tickets for Aizen. So everyone gets a free multi. Everyone right now, when the banner drops, will be getting a free multi. Version maintenance compensation. We'll get 300 Spirit Jades, maybe more now because it was actually delayed. And also some spiritual power nourishes. Compensation, we're going to get 200 Jades and also 10 corridor key stamps or keys. Log in every day for 7 days. You're going to get 5 character tickets, 5 weapon tickets. And then we're also going to get the Aizen events where you can get upwards to 1,100. Pretty good stuff. So right now it's looking good. That's for the first week. And then the next week, on the 19th, where is it? Sorry, 26th. We're getting 2,950 Jades. Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy? So activity chapter gives 1,600. What does that mean? New activity gets 500. Award card activity is 360. And limit time event 440. 50 pulls. I'll check out with this, right? This is like almost 2 multis worth. You have a multi here. Another multi here, basically. So yeah, 4 or 5 multis. Especially from all the other stuff. So yeah, right now it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. They're ready to get more silver tickets. Maybe, you know, to be fair, that's what happens with these type of games. Like, you get a lot at the start, and then the silver tickets unironically become a lot more rare. Because, obviously, you're mainly getting Jades as rewards. You're not getting summer tickets. But, yeah, I would like some more silver ones. Because I don't have Ikaku. Now, I'm not going to need Ikaku in 2 weeks' time, because Gin's going to release. But I would like to collect every SSR, and I unfortunately did not get that while summoning on the 300 summons. Do I spend money on the game? I do. I do. In terms of what's buying, if you're trying to spend money, it's the Battle Pass, £10 a month. You get pretty good stuff. You don't need to buy it every month, but if you want to get the rewards, it's worth it, especially for the core stamps. If you're missing one, it gives you Selector. The monthly pass, like $5 a month. It gives you 100 Spirit Jades a day, so 3,000 in total. You also get Stamina extra daily. And then the limited time packs, if you're a Dolphin, isn't too bad. You get like $8, and you get a multi on a limited banner. Plus also 2 hours and 30? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, the packs are good. The limited ones. Alright, so they also, in the Crunchyroll server now, said maintenance has been extended. They're not giving a time, though. Publicly, at least. I wish they would have announced that it got extended earlier. You don't have Toshiro, should you pull Aizen? I would say so. Listen, there's only so many roles and so many types in this game. There's 4 typings. Spirit, Thrust, Slash, and Strike. And within that, there are 3 types. So there's only so many things a character can be. I believe they're also apparently adding a new one, maybe in the future. There might be like a purple category typing. But if you skip out on Toshiro, he'll come back eventually. And also eventually there'll just be a new character that is a spirit type, DPS. So honestly, just pull for your favorites. Even if you skipped out on Toshiro, Aizen will probably still be really good. From the looks of it, Aizen seems to be a good DPS with or without Toshiro. And he also potentially buffs other characters, not just spirit type. So if you like the character, you like the gameplay, summon for the character you want. You know, you might not have the best team, but over time you will. Like, it's just a matter of time before we get a new spirit type. Like, I'm pretty sure this time in 6 months, we're going to have a new character in every typing. A new spirit type, DPS, tactic, support. A new strike, DPS, tactic, support. You know? Because we are getting 2 characters a month. Potentially 3 to 4 if there's SRs. Because we're getting Rangiku next patch. Which hopefully she's free too. I mean, there's no guarantee. But it would be cool. Monosolo Ichigo going to appear? Are we talking about Full Hollow or White Ichigo? White Ichigo, I don't know. There hasn't been leaks about him. But I see no reason why they don't put him in, like, soon. Like, they don't need to delay him. It's White Ichigo. Full Hollow Ichigo, though? I don't know. That might be a while away. The only reason why he's in, like, the leaks right now or data mined is because the content creators that got contacted by Nuverse, like, 2 to 3 years ago, there was a build with him playable. But I don't think he's actively being worked on now. We'll see, though. I would expect Full Hollow to release, like, 6 annie. That's, like, too big of a banner to release outside of a big occasion. So, for me, my prediction, I guess, would be Full Hollow and SE Okura for half annie, 6 months. And then probably Dangai Ichigo and Monster Aizen for anniversary, 1 year. I think they can do that. And then at that point, they can start doing Fullbringers. How long would it take to do Fullbringers, though? Because I'm thinking, I was told Blood War for 2 years, in 2 years. But when I was told that, that was also 2 to 3 years ago. And the person that told me that isn't working on the game right now, so take that with a grain of salt. But they did say they plan to do Blood War for like 2 years, after 2 years. But most likely a year and a half. Most likely a year and a half, because that's old information. So, don't take that as gospel. I would say 1.5 anniversary could be Blood War. Because Fullbring isn't that long. We can go from Dangai, Ichigo, and Aizen for 6 months to Blood War. We're just releasing Fullbringers and some leftover characters. Abandoning the game's done in half an hour. Hopefully. If Haz is here, Haz, can you confirm that for me? Prediction on Jump Festa? I don't know, this is a big stage. Obviously, we're getting the Fortnite collab in 2 days' time, which I'm excited about. They showed Uryu. By the way, let's actually look at Uryu. I wish they showed other characters. Because Uryu is like the... I'm not trying to hate on Uryu. So... But he's the lamest of the bunch, Oh, to be fair, I really only care about Uryu and... Sorry, Ruki and Ichigo. I guess we can pull this up. Look at him. I'm not gonna lie, they translated the art style pretty good. I like the color scheme. I like the details of the model. But damn, are his hands too big? Hold on. I didn't realize the screen was like so zoomed in. Look at his arms, bro. Yeah, no, Ruki is short. Ruki is short. So when Ruki gets added to this, Ruki's gonna look so messed up. He's got that yaoi hands. That yaoi hands are a thing. What? What are we talking about? That's crazy. I don't play Fortnite, but I've been saying for years, the only way I'll come back to... I ain't played since like season 3, like years ago when it first came out. I said the only way I'm coming back to Fortnite is with a Bleach collab. I almost came back for the Gorillas collab that came out earlier this year. But now we'll be back for Bleach. We'll be back for Bleach. But Ruki's gonna look so much... Not because Ruki is short. Ruki is short. They're not... She's gonna look so messed up. But it's cool though. We have his Kojaku. Does he still have Kojaku in Blood War? I don't know. I'm not an Oru fan. I mean, I don't... you're right. The arrow is kind of crazy. As his pickaxe? You gotta play the OG Fortnite mode? Probably, yeah. Does he do his pose? Yeah, look at his hands compared to his... I think maybe it's the head, you know. But his hands are massive compared to his face. What would your ideal kit for Dangai Ichigo be? I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know how they'd adapt him. It's still too early for me to start making predictions on like how a character could turn out. Obviously, he will be Dangai, and then his ultimate will be Mugetsu. Will the Mugetsu be a transformation? Because most games don't do that. Most games don't have Mugetsu actually playable. BBS did. Then again, it was never a transformation. It was a whole new character. Bleach more 3D did. But I don't know. Would they also give him the downsides? The negative effects? Of like Mugetsu taking his powers away? Probably not, right? Does BBS have a decent... Nah. Let's quickly look at BBS real quick. So the thing with BBS... The very first one was Dangai Ichigo. This was a really good unit at the time. So again, like, I'm excited for Soul Resonance to kind of recreate what was like really cool in the early days of BBS, where like we had stuff like this and it was just super hype. So this was the first Dangai Ichigo. Super powerful, super good on release. And it was just him. Oh, let me restart the music. Then, that was year 1. So 3 years later, we get a full holo Ichigo and Mugetsu 4th anniversary banner. But this was only Mugetsu, so it's not actually Dangai. And since then, they've not remade Dangai. This was technically the remake. It was just Mugetsu. And then for the 9th anniversary last year, they remade him again. But the thing with Ichigo as a character, especially in Brave Souls, is that he gets a character like every other month. Because Ichigo, he has so many forms. He has to be part of big celebrations, end of year, anniversary. Sometimes that means original forms. So they haven't really had time to remake a Dangai Ichigo. Unfortunately. Because I think a lot of people would like a Dangai. And that's probably what they should do next, besides Blood War. But yeah, right now we're still waiting for a Dangai Ichigo. It will take an hour and 37 minutes. That's crazy. Audio right now is the only character we have for the Fortnite collab. We should get that confirmed today, though, because it releases tomorrow, right? When do you think Yamaji will be released? Soul Society 1, probably in a few months. There is graphics of Yama. I don't know if I can find it. Like, I think they did a countdown. So there's artwork for Yama, Retsu, Shunsui, and Jushiro. They'll probably come out eventually. I don't know, though. Yama's cool. But if it's not Bankai Yama, it's eh. I confirm they said maintenance is 4 hours. Nah, because you've been giving me different info, bro. You said 4 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 30 minutes. What's going on? Would you like Dangai Ichigo for end of year? For Brave Souls, no. I want Bankai Shinsui. For BSR, that's not happening, obviously. It's too early. Welcome to the JJK channel. I stopped playing JJK. That gacha system turned me off, bro. It was... Yeah. way too expensive to keep up as someone that was to get every character. And I was tired of doing like almost 200 summons to guarantee someone. It was just, eh. Love the game. Would want to come back. The new characters are cool. But, eh. Gacha turned me off. For Ssr Residence, though, we're looking good right now. Why not play the club update? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It won't be ended anytime soon. No! Say so. Do I have to play Brave Souls? No, we're not doing that. Oh. I'll give it like another 10 minutes then. I don't even know if I'm going to stream when the maintenance is done now. I don't know. Will the guarantees core stamp be changed or not? The core stamp game mode is not changing. At least as of right now. They're changing the way it's presented visually. But nothing is really changing too much right now. Can you go into the stream? I mean, what about the end our stream too then? Damn. I'm not going to say... I can't say it for 2 to 3 hours. I can't say it for 2 to 3 hours. What cards are we waiting for on BSR? Espada. Aaron Yodo, obviously. Goes without saying. Would really like to see... an S. Hopefully the lower tier Espadas don't become SRs. If they make like Zamari and Aaron Yodo, specifically, because they're like the 2 bottom tier, let's be honest. If they make them SRs, they need to make the Fractions SRs. And then make the SSRs the Espada. So we'd love to see those. Especially with the way the BSR works. I'm excited to see how they adapt Aaron Yodo's Resurrection. Also, they do Kain too, because like, there's technically 3 forms of Aaron Yodo. Are they going to throw in Kain's form? Hopefully. Having to like Kain would be pretty cool. In-game. The Visors, there's a lot of Visors. Like, the thing is, people have been saying, like, how far is this game going to last? In terms of, like, the new character releases. Bro, there's so many characters. Like, if we literally pull up Payspin right now. And just write a list of names. Right? Now, we can literally mock up a whole year worth of characters right now. And that might not even cover, like, the big stuff. After we do this, we'll probably end the stream. I am hiding, actually. Let me teleport my way to the right. Right, so month 1, we know was Toshiro. We'll just type SSRs for now. Right, month 2 we know is Gin. Who do you think will come after Gin? Oka and Gimjao? Let's just say month 3, right? Again, this isn't like a super accurate list. Let's just put names down. But then Okura, he would resurrect. Oh, Kenpachi. Kenpachi's a shout. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to handle Kenpachi. Sorry, Okura. Because he has 3 forms. Do you think the first one would be Okura? That is base into resurrection. And doesn't include Segunda Etapa. I think Segunda needs to be separate, yeah. It's the same with, let's say 6-month anniversary. This is, to be fair, again, might not happen, right? We're just speculating here. Full Olo Ichigo. Segunda Etapa. That's what I would want for, like, half Annie. But then again, 2 Okuros in, like, 3 months is a bit crazy. Because that's all he's going to get. We're not putting Rangiku because, like, she's an SR, right? Let's just, again, there's so many characters they can do. Let's just put Soifon. And then with that, let's just put Mayuri, right? Let's assume they're, like, the strike team. If we were to do Shunsui, because they did mention he was being worked on. They said he was quite complicated to make. Jushiro. Vasto definitely half Annie. I would say so. But Oki can get 2 characters. So we can start putting some other Espadas again. Not like, I don't think it'll go like this, but let's just put Stark and Hallibal. Barugan, I'm kind of curious to what they're going to do with him. He has no VA available right now. Barugan and let's just say Kaname. Resurrection. Because you'll definitely get a new character. Let's just put Shinji. Say it is his Shikai. We've not done Retsu yet. Let's do Retsu. Because she's definitely going to happen eventually, right? Maybe not, Chad. I will put Bankai Renji. Because that's going to happen also eventually. That'll be like his first SSR. Have we done Yama? Alright. Again, this isn't supposed to make sense. We're kind of just putting names down. Is Adon actually your favorite character? Kind of. You know the ones where, like, it's the same thing with Giselle, right? For those that follow me on BBS. It's like, it kind of starts off as a meme, and then it doesn't become a meme, you know? With Adon, you know, my name's Aaron, right? He has my name in his name, so, like, instantly that was kind of just the thing I caught on to. Of course, Jane starts typing once he hears Giselle, bro. Let's just put Barragan. What are these Society can we get? Let me just put Alan Yodo for the sake of it, just to put a name down. And then for 1 year anniversary, let's just do Zabro. Dangai Ichigo. Monster Aizen. Again, Aizen, I don't know how they're going to work, because he has, like, 10 different forms. So, like, look at that, right? That's a year worth of characters. Obviously, likely not going to go in this order. Likely not going to be the characters that are released in a year anyway. But, that's not a lot. Like, that's not a lot. If we're only counting SSRs. There's still a bunch of Espada that need to be done. There's still a bunch of, what do you call it? Fractions that need to be done. I'm pretty sure we're missing some characters that I'm kind of forgetting about. And then, you know, when you start counting Fullbringers, you know, there's like, what, 6 Fullbringers? Are we going to get Fullbring forms of all the characters that appear in it? Like the Soul Society characters. So Ichigo will get a new form again. We might get a new design for Kenpachi. He does do that little slash against Giriko. You mean Mugetsu? Yeah, Dangai Ichigo's Mugetsu. It'll be Dangai Ichigo, and then, like, he'll just Mugetsu. Yeah, all the Vizards, like, if they start doing Vizards as SSRs, that's like another 6 months, technically, worth of characters. Maintenance is over. I don't believe you, but you're going to make me search anyway. Yeah, great. Yamaro. Oh, Uryu. Yeah, we also need, yeah, Uryu too. Because Uryu needs to get his, I was going to say Volstern ditch. His Quincy Let's-Yo. That's something I'm excited about. Also, yeah, Tensuzan Getsu. White Ichigo we didn't put here. Hopefully no one screenshots this and thinks there's a real list. We're just typing names down. Nelly L. Yeah, there's Nelly L too. There's, do we have Hallibal? There's Hallibal. Again, we just, oh, there is Hallibal. We already wrote it. We're just putting names down. We're not actually thinking this is the real list. Just to show, like, 2 characters a month in terms of SSRs, like, isn't a lot. Like, they can take a year or 2 or 3. At least 2 years before we move into Blood War, if they really wanted to. Noitora, oh, Noitora's going to be so sick. Noitora now have to release, listen, they don't always have to release the characters in the same month, that makes sense. But I really want Noitora and Nelly L to release in the same month. Do you think they'll fix control support? For iOS, I'm not sure. They mentioned it's only available on emulators. But we'll see. After the maintenance. Though we jump in swimsuits too. That might be skins though. We don't know if they're gonna release actual seasonal characters. They could though, to store things. Cayenne. Look at you, Cayenne. Would I might be fine with Cayenne being an SR. To be fair. And then have Cayenne Nero Arayoro as the SSR. I don't know. Skins are coming. Yeah, we covered it already. It's on Reddit. So there's Chad, there's Uryu, there's Renji. Ichigo. This one's cool. I might actually get this one for Shika Ichigo. I actually do like Shika Ichigo, so this is cool. Orihime and Rukia. So yeah. You want Yuha? Well, we're a while away before we get Yuha. But then also, like, could you imagine, right? So again, going over the characters. 2 characters a week. 2 characters a month. When we get into Blood War, bro. I mean, BBS has been milking Blood War for 7 years. Not every year has Blood War been available. Let's say 5 years. Bro, there's like 26 Sternritter. And a lot of them could be SSRs. Like, you could have a whole year of nothing but Sternritter releases when we get to Blood War. Which is crazy. Any chance of Burn the Witch? Maybe. Immortal Soul's done it. BBS has done it multiple times. I think if they want it. It depends on what their priorities are. With BBS, it kind of just feels like it's a Kubo game, you know? Novels, seasonals, originals, Burn the Witch, Blood War before it even got animated. With BSR, it's like, we don't know if they're going to actually adapt filler. Will they want to do Burn the Witch? I don't know. They might try and want to be staying true to just Bleach. And technically, Bleach is connected to Burn the Witch. They're in the same universe, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's still its own different IP. How long till Aizen? Apparently, like 2 hours. So it's like... All right. You don't need to reset the game? No. Imagine Tokinada. Tokinada would be cool. I really hope they, hopefully they don't need to adapt Tokinada based on the novels. Hopefully by that point, they maybe want to start adapting Tokinada. We actually just get the anime adapting Tokinada, you know? But yeah, I do hope. Like, I don't mind or care if this game doesn't go down the BBS route where they do originals. Like, that's not, like, a priority for me. I've always preferred canon characters for Brave Souls. But, man, I really wish they do novels. Like, I really wish they do novels. Especially with the way this game does its storytelling. It'd be really cool for the novels to be... I think it'll be really big for this game. More big for this game than Brave Souls. When it comes to adapting the story of Kampfjord in-game. But seeing Bankai Shuhei and Tokinada and Hikone would be so sick. So sick. And also... with Hikone, right? Can I pull up an image? This is his resurrection form, his, like, end form, right? But, like, is this even canon? Because every character, like, they had concept art. So, like, when they were designing the character, if I can even find it. Like, I want to know how much involvement Kubo had with Hikone. Or even Narita, the author. Because look at this. They came up with so many different forms for Ikone. The quality is terrible, by the way. So like, the question is, which one would actually be real? Will they just go with the Brave Souls design? I mean, it's a good design. I do like this design for Ikone. I'll be fine with it. But I look at all the other forms they had in mind. So it's like when they started adapting this character, the author, I guess, didn't even have a design in mind. You know? So they did like multiple things. And the thing with collab, when they do original designs, or not design, when they do stuff like this, it's collab first. All the original forms in Brave Souls is done by collab. Kubo just, like stated, supervised it. People think Kubo makes the designs. No. collab will do it. They'll do a bunch of designs. They'll hand it over to Kubo, and he will like give some feedback. Say, add this, do that, don't do this. I think with Nell's Hollow Hole, they requested to remove it, or he requested to remove it or something like that. So yeah, I don't know, like, I'd be curious to see if any of these designs actually make it into the anime. If they ever do adapt Comfy World. Again, that's no guarantee. You didn't stream Ninja Summons? Oh, no, we don't stream, mid-months, bro. I mean, let me check. When was the last time I streamed a mid-month? When I summon and stream on BBS, it's normally because I'm doing a lot of summons. If I'm only doing like 10 multis, I'd rather not. So we streamed a few mid-months this year because there was live streams and they released alongside the live stream. But other than that, we've only streamed mid-months for like Ichigo and Aizen. But that's because they released again at the same time. And it was a big banner. So yeah, I don't normally stream mid-months. If I'm only going to do like 10 steps, I'll just turn that into a video. Also, I didn't know there was like content to do. I didn't know they were getting, we got path to uni. But even then, we're limited. So like, it would have been like a super short stream. How many J's we getting? What Aizen is here? I think Giku did the math too. I think it's like 50k. Not 50k. We'll get like 50 summons. They do start us here. On the 26th of December, we are getting upwards to 2,960. 950 Jades. We're getting 10 for logging in. We're getting like 500 here. We're getting 1,000 from, I believe, the event today. And then, yeah, on the 26th, we're getting 3k. So we're getting a lot. We're getting like 50 to 60 summons. Not 50k, James. Not 50k, James. You said when Bankai Shinji came out? I'm preventing my basement from flooding because I... What? What? That's crazy. New info in game? Why are we still here just to suffer? What's going on? How long have we been streaming? We're almost an hour in and the game's limit up. Is that new notice though? What did I mention? Maintenance. I mean compensation. I just want to see what the new stamp set is for Aizen. Immeasurable gap. Here you go. Isn't it time now? It's delayed. Why didn't we get Captain Aizen first? So again, right now from what we are seeing, let me pull up the gameplay for Aizen. Right. The way BSR is doing characters, it's not arc-specific characters. It's just straight up using their powers. So with Gin, I mean, technically it's Wako Mundo Gin. It's Karakura Battle Gin because he's using his Bankai. With Aizen, why should we get a Captain Aizen? Especially because skins exist in the game. What reason is there for to be a Captain Aizen? You know? A Captain Aizen and this specific Aizen, one that isn't fused with the Hogaku, is basically the same character. It's just him using his Shikai, Kyokusugetsu. There's no need for a whole new character. The game looks super cool, by the way, but That's stalling for no reason, in my opinion. It's the same with the Espada. The Espada are probably going to all get their resurrections because there's no need to make them separate. You know? In some cases, like Kaname, for example, right? Kaname needs 2 characters because his resurrection form and his base form with the captain outfit is completely different. Because the captain one, the one we have in game right now, is using his Bankai. The next one, I don't believe it will be using the Bankai. It'll be using his resurrection and powers. So Kaname makes sense having 2 characters. Gin and Aizen don't. Same with the Espada. There's no need to just make them base form. You might as well resurrect them with their ultimates. Then for Okuro, you do 2 characters, right? You going for B1 Aizen? I don't know. I kind of want to play the no dupe game. You know? What is B1? Enters complete suppression upon entering battle. When Aizen releases a backline battlefield skill while under complete suppression, he gains 50% battlefield skill energy. That's a good dupe. The B6 one is crazy. Because you see here, upon releasing a battlefield skill, the current crit rate is multiplied by 2. So a bit different to the leak that we got a few days ago. Any excess crit rate converts into crit damage for the attack at 1 ratio. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's B6 though. B2, all characters in the team deal 20% more spirit damage. Damn. Aizen basic attack techniques counterattacks ignore 50% of the enemy's defense. Each stack of Ravage applied to the enemy further increases 5% of the defense ignored. When Aizen is switched in through the backline battlefield skill, he can release a counterattack, and this effect lasts until Aizen is switched into the backline again, and increases the Ravage stack to 3, or by 3. That's good. Dupes are really good in this game, but I've been fine without dupes, so I don't know if I am going to go for dupes. I might go for dupes for like Anniversary, or like Full Hollow Ichigo, or maybe Ada Euro. What's Ravage? So this was the leak that we had a couple of days ago. For the most part, most of it seems right. Ravage should be, when releasing a battlefield skill, Hado 90, or counterattacks, inflict Ravage on the enemy, it reduces the all-tap resistance. That's what it should do, until we see it in game. So, that's the thing with Aizen right now. Based on the kit, is like he obviously is a spirit type damage dealer. He buffs spirit characters, but he also has some elements to his kit that lowers damage. Lowers like, or increases damage for everyone, regardless of spirit type or not. And this is apparently one of them. If that's what Ravage does when the character releases. So new game art for Nell? Really? In game? BSI will have Blood War characters by the end of the year? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's a bit too early. Again, we just made a whole list of what they could possibly do. And that's not even counting Fullbringers. I don't want them to skip arcs. I don't mind them going back and forth between arcs. Like, at least Soul Sighting Wakamundo, because that's different. But, like, when Fullbring happens, I want Fullbring to get a big focus, you know? When Blood War happens, I want it to be a big thing. Yeah, I'd say at the earliest 1.5 annie or seconds if they really stall it. Mugetsu Fatty? Hopefully, that's the best thing to do. That'd be super hyped too. Who do we want first though? Probably Ichigo, right? Because I don't think they do a Dokkan or Legends where they release 2 characters at once. On different banners. Unless they do that and it lasts the entire month, so it's the same as releasing 2 characters in 1 month. But I would hope it's Ichigo first. Someone say check the news. Nothing's new, right? Well, the thing is, right? If they really wanted to release both at the same time, just make them last an entire month so it's the same. You know? It's like if Ichigo releases day 1 of the anniversary, and then 2 weeks later, Aizen comes out like normal, it's a normal banner, right? It's a normal schedule, what we're used to. But if they release both of them at the same time and have them both last a month, that would be really cool. They probably won't do that, though. They'll probably do Ichigo first, 2 weeks later Aizen, you know? Vastalord and Okura? No, that's too soon. Too soon. We know Gin's next. Or at least we hope so, because we assumed Gin was next after Toshiro, and it ended up being Aizen. But, I mean, Gin's already confirmed. So, Gin should be next. Which, to be fair, I feel like I would have preferred Aizen being New Year's. Gin's cool. Gin's hype. But for an end of year celebration, not that big a deal, because the game's only like a month old. Yeah. I think I would have switched it around. Aizen's more hype for end of year. Zaraki maybe after Gin. That's what we put now. That would make sense. Again, he's ready. He's in the gate. He was in the beta. Why not release him? You know? They mentioned how maintenance. Nah, so we're probably going to end it there. I appreciate they came out to the stream. Just the show of us for an hour, almost. I don't know if I'm going to be live when the banner drops. Because we don't know when the banner's dropping. We don't know when the banner's dropping. But depending on what country you are, I think for most countries right now, it's super early in the morning. So go get some breakfast. Some tea. 10 minutes? Alright, we'll stay for 10 minutes. If it's not done in 10 minutes, we're gone. We're gone. During for... Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about that. So, for those that don't know, I don't think I have the graphic. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if this was made. There are URs in this game. There will be URs in this game. At least based on the data mines. There is signs of URs being in the game. Can I find images of it, though? So apparently this is what it looks like. I don't think this will be a summonable character thing. I believe this is real. I did see in the data mines that there is a UR. This might be made up, this graphic, but regardless, there is signs of URs happening. I would assume it's just an evolution for SSRs. I don't think we would have to summon for URs. Because that would imply lower rates. And the rates are already, like, technically low as is. I don't see them changing the whole banner system to accommodate URs. I think this might just be an evolution process. Like, once you get a character to level 100 SSR, maybe in the future they can get buffed, you UR them. I think URs being a way to make old characters better. Having said that, we're only, like, 2 weeks into the game. A month into the game. Having it be like a Dokkan Awakening, an EZA, a Resurrection, would be cool. A 7-star in Grand Cross, maybe. That's how I would like it to be handled. I don't want it to be a whole new rarity that we have to summon for. But then again, if it is, and you know the rates are still the same, and it's still guaranteed in 80 summons, it's kind of just the same, you know. But this will be cool. URs will be cool. Who would be the first UR though? For how long you go? Maybe? I don't know. Let them fix issues before releasing URs. Yeah, this isn't coming anytime soon. There's no, again, with data mines, stuff could be in the files that we won't see for years or months. There could be stuff in the game's files that we might not ever see at all. You know, and that the URs could be one of them. Do I support Spurs? Nah, Arsenal. I don't really like focus much on football, but it would be Arsenal. We will be live for the Barn collab on the 27th. So yeah, a lot of Bleach news this week, man. Super excited. We have Aizen today, hopefully, within the next 10 minutes. We have the Bleach Fortnite collab tomorrow. The next day we have the final season teaser trailer. Super excited for that. And at the end of the year, we have a big banner for Brave Souls. Brave Souls has a whole difficulty in GQ. Yeah, the ultra difficulty, right? First UR is definitely Old Man Yama. Maybe. It would be cool if URs are like big characters. Watch the UR be Isane. Isane would be cool though. I'd be down for Isane. I don't know how she'd work though. Surely she'd just be a worse Retsu. Because I think everyone's expecting Retsu to be like a support character. So like, what would Isane offer that Retsu won't do? I mean, you know, it's a game. They can do something different, but... Why did you make a video on the current GQ? Honestly, I didn't know it happened. I should have done it yesterday. I had time. I just didn't, you know, get around to do it. I'm kind of scared to do it. Because I'm not going to lie, it has like 2 billion HP. It's worse than Renji's week. A Bounty Giga said, as compensation, everyone's getting Aizen for free. It's not happening, bro. You man are trying to set up Giku. What are you not doing? Retsu probably sub DPS healer. That'd be cool. It's online. You might have lied to me. Let me reset the game. Again, if the batter's not up in like 5 minutes, we'll dip in. You think she's going to be tactic? Maybe? End of your prediction? We kind of already did it. I might do another one, but it's not like crazy. I just think it's going to be a Bankai Shinsui. Downloads? It's up! We in! Let's go! Let's go! We made it! What are your thoughts on the pity for French people? Yeah, for those that missed it on Brave Souls, there was an error where step 3 and 6, the guaranteed step, it was saying it was guaranteed to be a new character. They actually compensated them, which I think is really cool. I saw people begging on Discord that everyone should get it. No. If you weren't affected by it, you shouldn't get the compensation. There's the Tosha pack's still here. I get to decide if I want it now. Alright, good luck on your summons though. Good luck on your summons. Let me turn on the music. Oh. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go to events real quick. Get our free summon tickets. Ooh, okay, something new to do. Aizen. That's his art? Okay. Ooh, that banner image is crazy. Yo, that is mad. That is mad. Okay. Alright. Aizen is here. We're here too. We have a lot of summons to do. I don't think I'm going for duplicates. I think we're just getting the character once and dipping. And save again. But here we go. First multi. Let's go. No SSR. No SSR. Unless it's a fake out. Unless it's a fake out. Let's skip it. We're going to Ichigo. I have no idea what my... Real quick. Let me just check. It's Shika, right? What's his boundary? So we need 3 of him. And it's Orihime. 1 of her. Okay. Let me just... Wait, is it actually those 2? Orihime, okay. So we should be able to max both SRs today with this. Let me put myself back onto the left screen, though. Don't want to be on the right. Oh, there's a free multi in our box. Yeah, make sure you claim that. Oh, apparently it's not out yet. Is it somewhere else? Hey, ooh. They ain't showing us who's next. Okay. Is the free multi somewhere else? Am I missing it? I mean, it's fine. I'll get it regardless. I don't need it right now. Here we go. Next multi. Multi number 2. I've had to go pity for Toshiro. It would be nice to get something early with Aizen. We should get a free multi in our gift box soon. I think for Global it's a little bit delayed. Got Ichigo. That's the initial Ichigo, so not entirely what we're going for. Next multi. Let me see that screen crack. No screen crack. Got Aizen third multi. I'm trying to be like you. Because right now, Aizen is coming home. It's coming home. That's it. No Aizen. No Aizen. I wait the day I get something first multi. I will be honest. Ooh, we'll take a Momo dupe. I do want to max up. I forgot. Nice to know then Momo's actually in this banner. Good to know. Has she been moved to the default banner? That's the question. Now that her banner's gone. There it is. We have confirmation. Momo has been moved into the default banner. So good to know when SRs are new and are finished, they move it to the next default banner. Right, multi number 4, 5. Don't matter what it is. I'm not seeing no visor mask. I'm not seeing no visor mask. Skip it. Not a good SR2. No Orihime. Where the Orihime's at? I want that last copy. Right, next multi. This is multi 6. 5 into 6. We are getting very close to P. It seems like we're going to have to hit P. It seems like we're going to have to hit P. Saying so. Ooh. 2 Orihimes. Or an Orihime and also a Yachiru. Yachiru's already maxed, so nothing too much there. 6, 7. Let's go. 67. Is that? Woo! There we go, baby. There we go, baby. It's too easy. It wasn't easy. We have to do almost 70 summons. I've actually not seen the summon animation, though. Alright. This is 5? 6? Is it actually 67? No, okay, it's not. It's right at the end. Right, it's number 70. Damn, it actually is the end. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, the little screen crack. It is funny his summon animation is literally Captain Aizen. That art is so good, man. Oh, that is crazy. Look at that portrait. Let me screenshot that. Alright. Alright. Next up is weapon. So let me just quickly check what the weapon does real quick. So increases crit rate by 25%. That's good. Everything that can increase crit rate, we gladly take. Increase the damage of counterattacks triggered by the passive by 12%. Increases the cap of enhanced spiritual pressure attacks up to 6. Which is this right here. When you use Hado 90. And at the battle skill Hado 90, consumes all 6 stacks at once. An extra counterattack from switching the enemies will be triggered. Each stack of Ravage reduces the enemy's spirit resistance by 1%. And using any battlefield skill grants 3 stacks of pressure. And while not under spiritual domination, if fewer than 3 spiritual pressure stacks are possessed, alternate him. This is hella text, bro. Obtain them immediately activate spiritual domination. If exactly 3 pressure stacks are possessed, entering spiritual pressure domination grants another 3 stacks. These characters are gonna get super complicated as we go by. I'm gonna be honest. All right, let's go for the weapon. Guaranteed in 4 multis. We're getting Orihime. We'll take it. We'll take it. Next multi. Can we get the weapon early? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Saved ourselves 2 multis there. Love to see it. Can we get 2 in 1 though? We're going to Orihime. There we go. Good art too. I'm liking the art for these this character and stamp. Let's just tap through. Check the game's mail. So we got the free multi. Let's skip. And Aizen is done. And his pack's already here. There we go. Oh, we got some maintenance. So 300 jades. This was for the bug fix, so we haven't got compensated yet based on the... What do you call it? Based on the, like, hour delay, for the most part. But... Oh! No way! How'd that happen? Nah, the first time it was way better. How can you tell it's an SSR? It'd be Vized Ichigo. And before Vized Ichigo happens, there'll be like a little orange like outline of the... Oh! Oh, that's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Let's max him out. Can I even max him out? Uh-oh, I'm running out of level up material. Excuse me? 60? I can't get higher than 60? We got any bypass? Advance. I'm broke. I am broke. I mean, we get some here if I buy the level 10 pass. But that's not enough. That is crazy. Hold on. We got some packs. We got some packs. Let me claim this. Might as well claim that. I don't know if that was worth it, but... We know the EXP we can get. We got double surprise, but do I want to spend that on stamina? What is he 70? I'm getting to 77. Okay, we might have to double a little bit into that. What's Aizen's boundaries? Like art. You get that. You get his tile. Oh, that'd be cool. Right, so what is his stamp set then? So you want to use this one. Increase spirit damage by 11%. Increases battlefield skill damage by 30%. And each time a battlefield skill is released, increases all damage by 10%. And the damage of the next 2 counterattacks from the teammate is increased by 20%, lasting at 10 seconds. That's pretty good. And how do we get that? Yo? So this is how you get Aizen's one? That seems cool. Aizen's best team, of course, is going to be Toshiro and Kisuke. Let's just continue maxing out. We are prepared for this day. Yeah, if you can choose and that's permanent, that's kind of crazy. Because I was wondering how we were going to be able to get... Bro, look at this. There's 3 different skills. That's crazy. What's my skills right now for most characters? 7? 8? Let me get most of 7. And I'll get his basic attack and counter to 5 or 6. There we go. What is his recommended stamp? This one? Just battlefield skill damage, okay. Max at the weapon. Put eyes in this multi. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully that's got lucky. Better luck than me. How do you get this money? I farmed the money. If are you talking about golds? You talking about jades? I haven't spent that much money. I mean, for a gacha game I have, but... Yo, everything's so expensive in this game, man. I've got no golds. I've got no golds. What about that later? Hey, let's see what I get. I got Kago. And we got another one. Lovely. So if you aren't doing this daily, by the way, make sure you are trying to go for the bonds. That's what you want to go for. Always use your free refreshes. Only one bond today. And we're not guaranteed it, but hopefully we do get that. And who do I have to max? Is Orihime max? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stamp is always almost maxed. And Ichigo's unfortunately one dupe away. Right, let's do some quick farm. Ooh, okay. We're going to do gold. $63. 800k I think is fine for now. And a bit of this, because I do want to get at least a decent set for Aizen today in this stream. 350 should be enough. Guilds is here. Yeah, we might have to make a guild in this stream. Oh, this is... does that look different? I don't know. Oh, the eyes looks too clean. The art style is different, though. It's a bit... again, the art... I really like the art in this game, but it's a bit off-putting. How the styles are so different. Like, that's super dark. This is like the proper Blood War style. Just a little bit. Compared to Toshiro's. So what I get here? More... I have no idea what that is. Alright. How many stamps do we have? 22. So we have like almost guaranteed pity here. Let's run it real quick. With the new team. Oh, look at him. Oh, you get like the little Hado effects. Oh, that's cool. Let me tell on the controller. Yeah, of course we summoned. Of course we summoned. Damn. Oh. Do I need to make LD player run on admin? With his gauge at the bottom. Yo, his graphics are actually pretty cool. Like the UI. Yo! I mean, we already read the character's kit. Oh, hold on. We get the switch. And you get the free counterattack. Hey, yo! No, what the hell's going on? I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. Alright, let's actually use Toshiro. I mean, right now, Aizen's not built, so, like, he's not doing crazy damage, but, like, his animations are crazy. Right, get the buffs off. Yeah. Nah. That is crazy. Let's just go to Toshiro. Does the counter... Hold on. This buff would be crazy on Toshiro. I need to check this. Okay, we finished. Yeah, we got hella gold there. If Toshiro's counterattack instantly gives him his Tenso Jurin form, that's crazy. If Aizen just lets you get the counterattack for free. Oh, that's all for a big piece here. Nah. I still need Kisuke's stamp set. The visuals are crazy on Aizen right now. Let's get our bus off. Switch into Aizen. Even his block is crazy. Right, so... Nah, that Toshiro buff is insane. Am I reading this right? You just switch into Toshiro and you instantly get the Tenso Jurin form without even needing to use his skill? I mean, then again, you're guaranteed the Tenso Jurin form regardless, but it's nicer on the rotation. Yes, sir. The fact that he can do it on his basic attack is insane. Let me just switch back to Kisuke to get the buffs. I mean, right now, we're not even really using Toshiro, you know. It's like... Again, the damage numbers aren't like super high. We literally have him naked right now. Like, animation-wise, this is crazy. Well, let's go back to Toshiro. Wait, can you get 2 counterattacks in? That's kind of mad. Well, Toshiro's coming through with the damage. Did I see no golds there? Okay, 1 golds. 2 golds. 3 golds. 3 golds. Here we go. Huh? Oh, don't do that. Maintenance again? No! No! What? I was having fun using Aizen. Damn. Okay, well, Aizen looks to be a lot of fun. He's getting a 10 out of 10 for me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Aizen, though, is insane. If you don't have Toshiro, don't let that stop you summon for Aizen. I'll be honest. It's a PvE game. You'll beat content regardless. But Aizen right now seems to be maybe the most fun character in the game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, what's going on? Are we getting compensated? Are we getting our gems back? Was the rates too high? Probably not. Let me check if is the C version down too. Bro, Aizen's so powerful, he's breaking the game. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So I might have even gotten a stamp there, but I won't know until we get back onto the game. The event looks good, gives you special money to buy decent stuff. That's good to know. Is it only Crunchyroll? Is it only global? Ah! Ah, don't say that. That's a bit annoying. They got 500? Oh, we all got 500. All right, well, I guess we're summoning again. This time on my C account. Here we go. I have Toshiro. Let's get Aizen. Let's get Aizen. I'm not sure I'm going to include this in the summon video for today. The video might be all over the place. But this account, I spent money. It's got less resources compared to my main account on Global. But I would love to get Aizen earlier, is what I'm trying to say. Let's skip through. Got Ichigo dupe. We're now using pay gems. Here we go. Next Moe. No Aizen in sight. Let's skip it. Another Ichigo dupe, who I don't have max share, so that's actually good. Next multi. Here we go. Is there a difference between Glob and C? The C version is like 9 hours ahead. But we also got both banners at the same time today, so other than that, no. Same difference. Got Yatsu and also Uru. We'll take that. Next multi. I'm actually getting low in Spirit Jade here. But this account is Ikaku, so I might be skipping Gin on this account. Let's skip. Got a Chad stamp. So we are now coming up to the point where I got Aizen on my main account. Hopefully we can do the same on this account. So last multi. Because again, after you hit 70, there's a soft pity. The rates start to go higher and higher. There we go. So more often than not, you don't actually have to go to 80. Unless you get super unlucky. But right now, we got Aizen. Let's see it. Is it right at the end? I'd like if it was earlier so we can start putting up P for the next rotation, you know? Yes, sir! Yeah, right now only Global's down for some reason. Yes, sir. No 2-in-1 yet. We're too early for a 2-in-1 apparently. And let's start doing some summons here. Hopefully again we can get it early here. Go on Ichigo stamp. Next multi. Don't want to take it to 55. That sounds about right. That's usually how it goes, right? Oh, I actually don't have Orihime's stamp. That's good to know then. Next multi number 3. Ooh. Ooh. We got Oryu. Let's start doing some singles now. Because again, we're going to start building up soft PE. I mean, it don't matter if I do a multi and get the summon early. It's fine. But I'd rather just do singles now. $36. Damn, we're going to go all the way. Okay, it's kind of rare for you to go to 40. You'll get it. Yeah, there we go. 37. It's alright. Yeah, sure. I wish the weapon stamps had special animations, but it's fine. Do I have summons here? So I had to sneeze there. I had to sneeze again. One sec. Let's see. Do I have everyone here? I don't have Ikaku. Let's get Ikaku. The weapon stamp is good, Jay. Increases crit rate. And it gives a lot of effects, actually. No Ikaku for me just yet. And do I have anything there? No. So Aizen's pack. Well, let's check out the event since we're here on this account. So what exactly do we have going on? We have Event Interlude, which will be available on the 26th. Event Challenge. Ooh. Ooh. They're all unlocked. Ah. Okay, we get Challenge 2 tomorrow. Later tonight on the C version. People are already going crazy. Alright. Event Quests. We get the stamps. Nice. Get some XP. So what's this one offering? Increase all damage. Let's see it from the character screen. So increases all damage by 4% during battle. I assume that would probably go up to like 10%. in total. And when equipped by a tactic character, increases their battlefield skill down by 10%. So this is the perfect bond set for Aizen. Probably going to go with. We are currently on the C account, so the new versions. Because Global's down for some reason. How do you know? Okay, so. Let me pull up our summon video. So we just summoned for Aizen, right? Can we get the weapon early? So you'll see here. When you get a Ssr, see the aura, the black Gettical aura. You see there's like a yellow tint around it. It's kind of hard to see, but I think once you know it's relatively easy to see. But it's more yellowy. It's way more yellowy. And then you see the full hollow. The sound is different too. I've not picked out on the sounds. But I guess that's also true. Because if we go to a normal summon. Like, it's way more white. So it's the yellow outline around the aura that would indicate that you're about to go visored. So we have double gains. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Let's try the event. On this account. Oh. Enemies take 40% more Frost, Slash, and Spirit. That is tragic for strike teams. I don't think anyone's building strike teams. But, you know. Do a video. We can make it a short. I don't think it warrants a whole video, but we can make that short. Successfully releasing a counterattack inflicts 1 stack of bleeding on the enemy, dealing damage equal to 1% of the HP every 2 seconds. 3 stacks, it detonates and directly deals damage equal to 8% of the max HP. That's cool. My nose like mad issue now. Oh, we get to fight Ilfort. And Kaname, okay. Is that actually Hollow Kaname, though? I don't think it is. Oh, we have to have 2 teams? Ooh. Okay. Well, fortunately, they do give us test characters. So, let's build this team. We'll go Yachlu, because she's just a better support. If we're building 2 teams. And I'll go with my Toshiro. I'll go with their Aizen and Kisuke. That's right. You mean Yoruichi? Yeah, tragic for you, bro. It's like they're not letting you use her. My condolences. You'll get your time to shine, though, when we get a new strike character, you know? But that's a bit weird. Why have they done that? So, team basic attack damage, team technique, ultimate. What do I want? What do I want? Probably ultimate with Ichigo. That was some delayed attack. So is this like Wuthering Waves? With their game modes? If you like kill enemies quick enough? They're quite tanky. Granted, this account's not nearly as good as my main, so keep that in mind. Got the Yachlu buff. Let's go, Biden. I said it before, like, the visuals on Ichigo are really good. But, like, you can tell the new characters were created years later. Like, the Aizen and Ichigo. Sorry, Aizen and Toshiro. But, like, man, Ichigo's damage is just insane. He might not be, like, the most flashy until the ultimates. But, damn. The damage is insane. The damage is insane. Aizen is hella fun to play. There you go. Activate the ultimate. You really got to be quick with the technique, though. Well, I like the double technique. That's some crazy damage. Oh, wait, do we get the dodge effects? Wait, hold on, do we get it now? Never mind. I could have sworn we actually dodged an attack there. Yeah, so you instantly get to go into his 10 switch drawing form. That is crazy. Yeah, sure. Let's activate his Koga Sugetsu. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. We killed him too quick. Why does it come out with 3 Ichigos? I believe the 3 Ichigos that appear in the after image is his core stamp. No. It would be his weapon stamp. Yeah, Hazard, I've noticed you for a while was giving 50% more damage. Alright, team base, we're still going. Team basic attack speeds, within 10 seconds after switching character, 50% more damage. That is crazy. That is good. Also, to be fair, the ultimate charge rate would be nice, but now let's go with this. Let's get more damage. I messed up his special attack. Back to Byakuya. Back to Yachiru. Oh, we messed up. Let's get the ult. I'm trying to keep time with that 10-second timer of switching. I mean, I want to see how much damage to do my meta camp. But these enemies are tanky. What is a good stamp for Aizen? In terms of stamp set or his core stamp? Weapon stamp. They do give guides in the game. He does have his own set. So you'd want to use that. We reset that switch to get the extra attack boost. Nice. Yeah, these enemies are hella tanky. Well, let's go Bankai. Did they fix control support in global? We can't check. The game's down right now. Yeah, actually, I did not need to switch into Yachiru. There we go. Not too bad. Trying 2 days, yes, sir? Yes, sir? Yeah, I'm not sure why global's down. Unless someone noticed a problem. Take it, Ayn. Preaching on stream. That is crazy. Trailer for Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War. We're getting the final trailer in 2 days. So if they attack me now, do we dodge? No. How do we get the dodge effect? Is it when we activate our ult? I assume it would be. Yeah, I'm really liking the ultimate animation. His basic is like his long too, you know. You probably want to stack that. There's a gauge there that doubles. 500k is mad though. Alright, let me keep my boost active. Oh, never mind. This rotation I'm not used to. Oh, I got our boost actives. What if you use Kisuke Moment Aizen? If you want to, you could definitely do that. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. We might have to try that actually. Not on this account though. All right. That's cool. So the actual ult does damage too. Nice to know. I don't know why. I don't know why maintenance isn't over. That was a terrible run. But is that it? Is it just like one run a day? That was quite long though to be fair. That was like 4 quests. It's still going. What? Ooh. Crit rate and crit damage. This is kind of long. I kind of like it. I'm not too sure when Global's going to go live. Have they said anything? They do say compensation will be given out in like 2 days. Yeah, they haven't given a time frame. Just that it's down. I wonder why it went back down. Let's continue on. Oh. Damn, Yachu's cooldown is insanely long. Okay, good. Fortunately, we don't fight Yami's big form, right? Oh! Alright, now we're doing damage. Let's go by this. Hey, let you in. The game's down right now for Global. There we go. Yeah, the whole core stamp stuff is available later. Wait. Yo! This is the new economy. Okay, that's actually the same skill. It might just be... It might just be a skin, actually. I mean, obviously, with the way this game works, too, like... The character look completely different when they release. But is this just a skin, or is this actually his new character? Okay. I feel like this is a reskin. But cool to see the model. Back to Aizen. Ooh. I do like that you actually don't get interrupted with the attacks when you flash that. Right, let's go. Oh, it's with the cookies. Get the Hado 90 off and then we're switching. I've been doing it too early. That is crazy though. Oh! 2 HP bars though. Okay, it's just him using his bar guy. The sound effects are cool though. Let me just keep the boost active. Go to Aizen. Never mind. Hey, yo. I probably should have used the battle code. This is actually taking a while, you know. Hold on. Let me just switch in. do this and then go back to Toshiro and just go crazy a little bit. I'm trying to use Aizen too much when he's the trial character. Okay, we didn't see the Bankai yet. Well, Toshiro's Bankai. This is the C version, yeah. Global's coming down. Technically, C's class is global, but yeah, it's coming down. Holding his kills? Is the weapon stamp worth it? I'd say so. I think the weapon stamp's always worth it. There we go. That took way too long. Took way too long. I'll redo this my own time. Are we done now? That took a while, you know. 7 minutes? 1, 2, 3? Oh, well, 7 overall. Okay. What does that put me in the rankings? And these are the rewards again. The rewards are looking good right now. Leaderboard. I'm 63. Okay. Okay. That will get lower in time. That will get lower in time. So that's cool. We have the daily event here, actually. Wave 1. Yo. We exchange shop. Okay, this is looking good. 200 jades here. And you can get his stamp set. That's nice. I mean, you can farm it anyway, but that's still nice to get it. So you get 400 jades here. Corridor key summons, you get 6. Would like a bit more. And you get like 6 stamina. How do we unlock these, though? Day 8. Damn. Day 8. So a lot of stuff is coming out on the 26th. Is Aizen good with a non-spirit? He mainly wants to be a spirit character, but if we have a look at the character's kit real quick, he does buff. Ooh. He does buff character's damage output, right? Yeah, so see with the Ravage, right? When you use Hado 90, it will reduce their all-type resistance. So if you are using him technically with a non-spirit character, they are getting a bit more damage. And Aizen himself is doing damage too, right? And I believe when you activate the ultimates, there's another place where he gives damage. They gain extra attack, not crit rate. Well, there you go. When you activate the ultimate, everyone gets an attack boost. So that's good to know. So yeah, there's 2 ways. It's when you use your ultimate, and when it uses Hado 90 and applies Ravage, you are just increasing your team's damage output by a lot. Not a lot, but like a good amount. Extra. And that is to anyone. But obviously he does have other stuff too that's going to increase spirit damage. So he is more of a spirit type, you know, like, as expected, right? He's going to work with spirit characters, but who would you use with him, though? I don't know. I think you would still build him, because, again, like, right now, Ichigo is a super powerful character. If you wanted to use Aizen and Ichigo together, you could. But in content where you want to use 2 teams, Ichigo, again, is going to be in Team 1. Just to confirm, let's do 5. It is 30% spirit damage, right? No! Aizen the must summon. That changes everything. Yeah, no, Aizen can be used with anyone. All type damage 30%? Are you mad? What? What? That changes everything. Alright, use Aizen with anyone. Summon Aizen. If you don't have Aizen, you're throwing. It's like, huh? That changes everything. That is crazy. And you just need Aizen. Like, all these need the character and 2 other characters. A Thrust character, a Slash character. Huh? Yeah, Byakuya is off the team. Byakuya is off the team. That is insane. Alright, well, my Aizen's level 1, so I'm not going to use him right now. Remember all the people that spent... To be fair, though, you still want to have Toshiro with Aizen, you know? Again, like, this could be your main team, but there's a lot of content in this game that requires 2 teams. So, Frenzy Feast. adventure mode. So you still want to have Toshiro, to be fair. But then again, I guess Aizen, you could just use Aizen with any other DPS. But it's Aizen. Aizen's a must, yeah. That's insane. Alright, well, let me not actually use Aizen right now. We're hit. Dude, I should probably go back to Byakuya, because I've not worked on Aizen this account. What am I doing? I'm so used to spamming LT with Ichigo. But like, Aizen's doing 21 damage. I need to work on him. Yeah, I don't want to go for duplicates now, but that's actually crazy. I'm a save. Because in this game, it's like if I go for dupes, it's like that. If I go for a dupe Aizen right now, that dupe could have been good. If I go for 2 dupes, that's next month's worth of characters. Even though I'm spending, I think I'm fine with just getting every character once. Especially on this account. I'm so close to pressing his battlefield skill, but like I shouldn't. Oh crap, I forgot. I've not actually used Kisuke with his stamp. Because I've just only got it on this account. So this thing is way too long to clear right now. It shouldn't be this long. Yeah, sure. You did 2 more multis for his B1? Not bad idea. Wait, rollback. Why are we talking about rollback? Rollback would mean your summons would get refunded and they would take away the summon. Something like that. But I don't think that's happening. Nice. Why do I feel like that art's news to me? I don't know. I don't recognize that. Man, I said, how you doing, bro? Made it to 2 hours and 20 minutes? There's no way. Okay, I actually need to get Aizen off my team. He's throwing the team right now. They're removing the banner on global? Where's this news coming from? I turn on auto right now. I keep pressing Aizen. I need to stop. I'm so I see a glowing button. I press it, you know. Ichigo does build his battlefield energy up pretty quick though. Should I get the boost active? Good little dodge. Let's go bar. No, I'll give it to Bankai. Advised. There we go. Free gods? Nope. 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 Bro, I had a crazy streak like 2 weeks ago, man. Like, I did like 25 keys, and like each 5 run gave me an actual stamp. From gold boxes too, and like 4 of them were Ichigos, which is crazy. What do you mean with the BBS? They just need to lock in. Hopefully, Ssr Aizen allows them to lock in. They just got a bunch of money from an investor, so they didn't have money to do things. So hopefully they put that into making the game better. I guess we'll find out what BBS will be doing in the year 2026 at the end of the year, right? For the Bankai Live. Alright, this should kill. BBS gonna go into end the game. And so it's not. BBS ain't closing out anytime soon. Like they're already talking about the Lemvani. So that's not gonna be a thing that'll be happening. For at least another like 2 years. But they do need to fix up. Because like the stuff they've been doing is crazy. Bad. But I guess they did one thing again. If anyone missed the BBS drama yesterday, not even drama, but essentially on the new banner with Giselle, Mininia, and Basby. In the French version, if you were playing in the French language, it said all the guaranteed steps, step 3, 6, 12, 15, were guaranteed new characters. The 10th step, which is for what the banner was. So that was basically false advertisement. So they actually had to refund people. Not refund, but anyone that went to the guaranteed steps in the French version got a guaranteed ticket, including Giselle, Basby, and Mininia. So if you were on the French version and you summoned, you got blessed. Because every 3 multis was guaranteed a new character. But only for the French version, because again, they were the ones that were falsely advertised to, right? For us anywhere else, we didn't see that, so we don't get compensated, which is fine. Would have been cool, though. There we go. No extra? No extra. So did they change the way it looks? So I think it's still the same. Okay, nice. I haven't done too much farming on this, I believe, on this account. That would have been good yesterday. Not like this. All right. Guaranteed hidden passage. So they actually do let you know now that you are guaranteed the rainbow. Is B2 Aizen worth it? I'd say so. Nah, it depends. It depends on how you look at it. Are you a whale? Are you spending money? If you're free to play, no. Or like a very light dolphin, maybe no. Because what is this B2? All characters in team deal 20% more spirit damage. It is a good dupe. It is a good dupe. But at the same time, those 2 dupes is Gin and Kenpachi. Hypothetical. If they're the next 2 characters. You know? Let me take Aizen off until we work on him. So for me, it's like... The reason why I'm not pulling dupes is because I'd rather just get new characters. Like, right now on my server, at least, I'm fine with my ranking positioning. And it's like I'm missing out much. So, like, I'm fine with not getting max dupe characters, you know? Unless it's, like, full hollow. Full hollow, Ichigo, Danga, Ichigo anniversaries, we might have to go a bit crazy. Let's block that. What's the difference between Global and Asia? They are like 9 hours ahead. So the second part of the event drops from me in the morning at 7 a.m. On this account, the C account, by Nuverse, it drops at 9 p.m. today. So their daily reset is just a couple hours ahead of us. Other than that, they do get banners earlier. But at least today, if they do another maintenance into a new banner, the banner drop at the same time. Yo, can I quickly get in? Ah, the ult just went off. Wait, does it actually go through? Hey, yo. I mean, it didn't do too much damage, but... I'm going against Xiao Long. That's a bit of okay. Game is still down, yeah. Well, I mean, we won't really get much information. It'll just be up. When it's up, you know. All right, show me Aizen or Toshiro. Let's see it. Maybe 2 in 1? Okay. Aizen or Toshiro. Ooh, hey, we take that. I would have loved that if that was on my main account, though. Gosh. All right, I don't actually have this on this account. So, increase the cap of Ice Blossom by 12. And Ice Blossom gives you more ultimate damage. Each Ice Blossom increases crit damage of the ultimate by 5%. That's actually quite... That's crazy. Basic attack deals 20% more damage. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, glad to have that, though. All right. When Kenpachi judging about this... Yeah, Kenpachi's gonna be crazy. He was pretty good on release. If I remember correctly, Yachiru was a Kenpachi supporter. So she's a really good support now for just slash-type characters in general. But when she first came out in the super early alpha test, she was specifically boosting Kenpachi damage. So I know there's like a graphic somewhere in game that Kenpachi is a spirit character. That's not happening because we just got a spirit team. But the idea is that you technically do want to use Yachiru with Kenpachi, right? Because it makes sense. Will you though? I think maybe. Depends if you're not using Kisuke. Question is though, can I max out eyes on this account? Global should get extra compensation. Yeah, I believe so. Global's not open just yet. I'll keep Discord up on the side until we get confirmation. Man, this again has way more resources. Then again, I've just not worked on anyone. But damn. Nothing to activate yet. Weapon, let's max that out. All right. That is done. Let the Battlefield skill. I got a hell of resource in this account. That's crazy. Kind of doing better than my main. Best hit for Aizen. Or for his boundary. I mean, I did it. I guess the 6th one, right? But you're gonna. The first 2 are normally good. Good stopping point. We do need a gold drop increase, bro. I can't lie. This account has a lot of gold right now, but it's also like it's not worked on much besides like one team. Let me see. Is Toshiro maxed? Not quite. I'm fine with that for now. Right, let's go see the stamp quest for Aizen. Realm of Mutation. and see how this is working. With Aizen, I guess we can just put him on the team. No reason not to, right? Is Bankai Ichigo and Aizen good? Yes. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, he's buffing everyone, right? Auto's going well. They're keeping eyes on the fields. I mean, it's a pretty easy quest, but he's also not built. Little goof there on the AI, but it's fine. Anyone please spoil end of year for BBS? Nah. It's Bankai Shunsu, bro. Like, can't be anything else. That's all you need to know. Imagine it's not though. Ten more free summons for compensation, imagine. Oh, we're gonna have to go through all the early stages. That's annoying, because this isn't guaranteed big drops. Right, for Aizen, what are we gonna want to have for the set, you know? Well, let's see what they recommend. Crit rate, crit damage attack. Probably would be what you do. I think his ultimate charge rate was kind of fine. I don't know if I want to... Delos might just be attack. Maybe spirit damage, crit rate, attack. Can't be anything else. Obviously, Bankai Rose? No. Imagine. I'm here for it. But he'll be, if Bankai Rose was in that banner, he'd be the Brave Art character. You don't want Bankai Rose being in an end of year banner. Aaron, are you Pakistani or Bangladesh? What? What are we talking about? So you get 2 counters. That kind of is kind of crazy. Check the DM. They are getting, bro. That's getting way too graphic, bro. I mean, that's not even that bad, but I don't think I can show that. I don't think I can show that. Blow it back on. Say no more. Say no more. Let me finish this run and we hop back on. Because I want to play global more. If BSR gets bounce, I will quit BBS. Neither are getting bounce. BSR might not even get filler characters. Ever. Because again, when I was told, granted the people that I spoke to are now gone, they're not welcome in the game anymore. Things can change in years. I was told they don't want to do fillers. They want it to be a true Bleach experience to Kubo's work, not anime filler. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's a good piece for the first one too. It's not like amazing. That's good though. It's missing crit damage, thrust damage. It's always, I never get like the perfect ones, you know. Alright, back to global. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Maintenance is done. Maintenance is done. Right. Did I get any new things from that run in the trial quest? Okay, I'm about to say, hold on. Did I just get a new piece? No, that's not a weapon stamp. These are weapon stamps. Did I get any new core stamps? I did not, unfortunately. All right. Well, at least that was my guaranteed run. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Back into it. So Aizen gives 30%. That is insane. Koshiro, you're gone, fella. You are gone. What are you making a Discord server? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Is spirit damage a good stat? Yeah, I'd say so. Attack or spirit damage is like, it's the same. How do I know my game is global or not? It depends on where you download it. It was the developer. There's 3 global versions. There's Nuverse, which is considered the Southeast Asia version. There is A+ Japan, which I believe is the... everywhere but American UK? Europe version? Maybe? Oh, there's actually numbers. So 10 and 20 are global, 30 is CN, 40 is CN. What does Aizen core stamp look like? We can show after this. If we get it, maybe. Unfortunate. It is this right here. So this one's actually really good. So upon releasing an ultimate, the on-field character gains 1 stack of illusion. The text here is crazy. Each time that character lands a hit, they gain another stack of illusion, and each stack of illusion increases their spirit damage by 0.5% upwards to 10 stacks, lasting until Kyokushugetsu ends. So you need to be the ultimate, right? When a counterattack from switching character is triggered by the passive Battle of Spiritual Pressure, which is his passive, he lets you switch, right? The new on-field character inherits all illusion stacks, so you keep the buff, spirit buff in particular, and the cap is now doubled upwards to 40 stacks. And each illusion now grants an extra 25% crit damage bonus. Oh, after reaching 4 stacks, you get 25% full stam, or full crit damage. That's BBS terminology coming in. While under spiritual pressure domination, Aizen's basic attack techniques and counterattack do 100% more damage. So this stamp is really good, especially for a spirit type team. Again, right now you can build Aizen with, like, you know, Ichigo and stuff. You can just use him in general for any team, but the stamp makes him a way better spirit support. Let's run it. Let's see it. You got Aizen first multi? How greedy. How greedy of you, bro. How greedy. The GOAT Nozomi needs to be playable? That's crazy. Gun to the back of your head, what's her second name? Huh? If you're such a Nozomi fan, what's her second name? I actually don't know, let me search. Yeah, out of gold, yeah, that's gonna happen. I farmed some gold last night, I think, because it runs out quick. I hate that, by the way. Kujo, yeah, it's Kujo. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, there's some things I just hate about some games where, like, if a certain resource I run out of, it's annoying. Gold's being an issue in any game is annoying. Like, I already have to farm the resources. Let me just level it up, you know? Crazy, crazy. I think we must have down. Sorry, Aizen, we gotta put you down. Who is the... No extra, though. We did get extra passive, but, like, no extra, like, rainbow drops. And Aizen to finish up. There we go. Did I even give you a rainbow? Okay. One rainbow. Aizen or Toshiro, please. It will save me money. Why do I hear a character walking in the background? That's actually good, but damn. Come on. Oh, I was right there next to Aizen, man. I was right there. That's tragic. That's tragic. So, unfortunately, it's not even a bad situation to be in, right? Boys. How has this happened? My Ichigo stamp is maxed. The chat's kind of hiding it, but it's level 5 now. What is going on? What is going on? So there's 2 bundles right now. That's £40, bro. Maybe later. Maybe later. Right, let's start farming some pieces for Aizen. So we can build him a little bit today. I'll keep this team for now because they're worked on. You tried Aizen, he isn't as good as you imagined? Really? I mean, he is a sub DPS. If you're expecting main DPS from him, you're not entirely going to get that. But him combined with Toshiro or any other character, it's going to be really... He probably is the best tactic unit in the game right now, though. We'll see. But I think the main thing he's going to get is that he can walk in any team. The character buff should be in effect, yeah. Especially Toshiro. Toshiro, you can notice it with Aizen. For compensation, by the way, with the delayed maintenance, they said it could take up to 2 days. Never mind. Literally, as I speak, you just say it's here. What is it? Just like 100 jades? 200? 300? A bit laggy right now. Is Aizen worth summoning? I'd say so, bro. I think Aizen's going to be... too good to miss right now. It's Aizen too. The thing with Aizen, again, you can use him in any team. 200 days on 1 SP? Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, any of you have 6-6 Rukia, don't matter. Aizen... I mean, Rukia's going to provide freeze. She'll have that going for her, but Aizen's going to provide damage. What do you mean any team? Aizen has a 30... So his battlefield skill is 30% all type damage. So you can use them with Ichigo to increase Ichigo's damage output. And then Aizen's Kyokusu gets to increase his all type damage. Or everyone's attack. When he uses Hado 90, he decreases all type resistance. So Aizen is like a spirit damage dealer, sub DPS, but also like at the same time just a good sub DPS for everyone. There's a global right now. We're back in global. Back in global. Ah, that would have been a good piece. That would have been a good piece. Ooh. That's slot 3, right? Crit damage, ultimate charge. Nah, that's not that good. Ooh. Thought it was better. Have I got the final one? I'm not level 65 yet, right? Is it possible to hit Aizen with jewels and tickets they give out? It depends how close you are. I think you should be able to. I think we get like 50 summons in the next like week or two. Because you get like 3k next week. So it's almost 2 multis worth. We got 10 today. The event itself is going to give like another 10. Especially with the login bonus. So yeah, you probably should be able to. It's definitely worth summoning. Because if you don't get Aizen, you're still building up P for the next character. You know? So there's like no harm in summoning. All right. Okay, we got Con. That's right. Element damage bonus. That's not what we want. So you're not. So you're guaranteed what? 1 piece of Aizen and then a random one. That's not too bad because sometimes you could do a run on like the other quests and not get anything. Or you get the 2 wrong pieces, you know? Unfortunately, I can't reach level 65 anytime soon. Do we have any more summons to do? I've got 17 here. I don't know what I want to build. So I'll save that. 8 here. Reset in 12 days. Okay. For this, honestly, it might have to be golds. Oh, we've already done it. Never mind. But yeah, I might be getting my doubles on golds, honestly. Right, let's just do a couple runs here. See how it goes. See how it goes. Hopefully get some decent pieces of Aizen. Alright. Might be faster if I play it. Oh, was there a redeem code? I think there is one, right? It's alright. It's not like amazing. It's Ichigo 21. Element damage bonus. Great. And it gives 1 passive material for tactics, support, and full assault. The 5 drops will probably be a regular occurrence, to be fair. It normally is in these type of games. So does the area change every time we do it? It'd be nice if we could farm in Weekend Window. There we go, pretty quick. You got B4 Aizen and A3 weapon? Bro went crazy. That is mad. B4's crazy though. Alright, 2 Aizen pieces. Slash. Oh, that's not a bad piece, but I don't think we want ultimate charge rate. How many codes? It should just be Ichigo 21 in full caps. Nice. There's an emote you gotta dupe. Congrats. Right now, for me, I'm just saving. I don't know when I'm going to start going for duplicates. It probably will be full hollow. Our next enemy. Would be nice if we could sweep these, though. Maybe in the future. It's 301 Nourisher. What, the code? Ichigo? Oh, there's another one. I don't think there is. Eyes and piece. Attack percentage, crit rate, attack, ultimate charge rate. Missing crit damage, but that's a decent piece to use for, I think, slot 1. It's not the worst. We're working with it. Let me auto for this one. See if I can try and find that code. 5 added yellow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If I added yellow, we might have to. But hopefully he's an... What if he's an SR, though? Then it's easy, you know? Yeah, I've only seen Ichigo 21. And that just gives passive material. Is Ssr Aizen Bank Ichigo team? Yeah, it's good enough for now. So get you through most content. Is Aizen set better than Byakuya's? Yeah. I mean, if you farmed Byakuya pieces, you could probably put it on him from now. But you'll definitely want to use his actual set, because it gives him spirit damage. So he naturally does more damage in the first place. What's the Byakuya set again? I think it's just battlefield damage. I don't dislike that one. So real quick, ultimate charge rate. Yeah, you don't really want ultimate charge rate with Aizen. I mean, it's not bad, but I think his ultimate's fine as is. Yeah, this won't be too good for Aizen. So this gives him more damage for everything. 30% more spirit damage, or skill damage, battlefield skill. And then yours should get 10% more damage on counterattacks. Hold on. Into backpack. I do have a couple shards saved. No, we crafting. Right, how much do I have here? We got a couple rolls. We'll do one at a time. Defense, horrible. HP, horrible. It's not horrible. Well, okay, Ultimate charge rate is good. Crit damage is good. No attack percentage increase. No crit rate. It could be bad. It could be bad. It could be bad. It looked good at first, but like, the element damage kind of ruins it. If that was crit rate or anything, that would have been bad. But again, we can work with that for now. I don't need to have the most optimal builds straight away. Crit rate is nice. More crit rate is good. Attack is there. But there's like 50% chance it rolls just bad rolls. Defense is bad. Defense is bad. HP is bad. Yeah. Oh, that's a good piece. It's crit damage, though. That's a good piece. I'm actually welcome that. I do like that. That's actually a really good piece. I would prefer crit rate, on my Aizen. So I'm going to have to make up for it in other places. So we need to get crit rate on the other pieces. Okay. That's actually a really good piece. Someone on stream? Probably not right now, bro. I can't lie. Good luck. Hopefully you get what you want early, though. We got a ticket. I need one more ticket. So right now crit rate is low. With the weapon, we get 25. So I need to try and at least build like another 25. How much crit? I don't... so right now with Toshiro, I have 30 there. At least above 50, right? I have 60% crit with Toshiro right now, which I think is decent enough. At least 60, so I'll get a lot of crit damage here with Aizen on this stamp set. Yeah, with Toshiro 2 you do 160, because then you get the bond effect. So right now this would be my best piece for him. It's still horrible though. Crit damage. To be fair, we roll crit right here. Ideally, we want to roll crit right here. Ooh, crit damage. It's not a bad piece. We want to get some crit rate rolls, though. E. I mean, that's crazy crit damage, though. That's crazy crit damage, but I need the crit rate. Do I star it? Do I star it? Nah, we'll leave it at that for now. So yeah, we need to roll crit rate in these substats. There's crit rate there. Let me see if I can get one wrong crit rate straight away. Nah. I think we don't roll it once. Do it, doubles? I will do it, bro. I will do it, bro. Oh! 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 That's insane. He will crit someday. And when he crits, he'll be crazy. Alright, please give me crit right here. We rolled crit rate once. That's insane. I wish we rolled crit rate like at least twice. That's an insane piece, though. We have to keep that. Is there any way for me to get Aizen crit rate up through dupes? Do I have to go for dupes now? Now we would literally have to get his final dupe. There. That's still a good piece. I'm keeping that. We just to make sure we get a bunch of crit rate. For him. What's Aizen's power right now? 19k? Yeah, that's a crazy piece. That is a crazy piece. Does he need Toshiro or is it actually Toshiro who needs him? Both, I would say. I mean, I'd say Toshiro needs him more. Getting a bit buggy right now. B1 Aizen is good, but again, when it comes to going for duplicates in this game, B1 Aizen could be Aizen and Gin on your account. That's how I see it. If I go for a duplicate in Aizen, that's Gin I could have instead and have a whole new team. You don't need duplicates in this game. It's a PvE game. The ranking events, you're going against massive whales that have a max dupe Aizen, so like you're never going to get the top like 0%, right? 0.5%. So I think 1 is fine. I think for most people you don't need dupes. Unless the first dupe is really good. I think with Ichigo, for example, it gave him more crit rate. So like, that was a really good piece for him. When Okira, who's 100% should be spiritual, Toshiro will be obsolete. I guess so. But at the same time, this is most of you're a Toshiro fan. If you don't like Okira that much, but you prefer Toshiro more, then you don't need Toshiro. I mean, you don't need Okira. It's one of those things too, right? Like, if I'm a massive fan of Gin, and we get a new Thrust damage dealer, even if they're better, I mean, as a well, I'll probably still summon them. But if I like Gin's gameplay more than that potential new Thrust DPS unit, I'll just stick to Gin. Ejigo 21 is the code, yeah. How do we not get an Aizen piece? Huh? I mean, it's increased drop rate. I guess not guaranteed. It's a bit of a yikers. Let's keep it going then. 50 out of 80 Storm Gold Aizen. I mean, it took me like 69 to get Aizen, so you're getting close. You're getting close. We'll get a lot of Spirit Jades in the next week or two, so you're definitely going to get them. Yakuba Dupes is at level 60 with 30k power. 30k power at level 60 is good, no? I'd say so. I feel that sounds pretty good. That's actually a decent piece. That would be a good piece if it was attack. Damn, why are we not getting any Aizen pieces now? I mean, what my character's power level? Oh, 39. He's level 80 though. I mean, Toshiro's level 80 with 26k. Not really the best build, to be fair. I mean, I have some decent sets for him. This could be better. This is good. I like this piece. This is actually a really good piece, by the way. Unfortunately, I rolled one attack, but it's whatever. And then this piece, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Definitely need improving on Toshiro, though. But I need his weapon stamp. I mean, his core stamp. I ain't got it. So that's decent. Is there any team Aizen works on, if not Spirit? Any team. Literally, he, as a Battlefield character, he gives everyone 30% more damage. You can literally throw him into any team. But he's better in Spirit teams. This is main account right now. Is it worth to B1 him? Down to you ultimately. I think you don't need to. Personally. I don't think this game needs dupes. Dupes only help out in the ranking events, which at that point you're going against whales, so like, whatever. Again, if you get a duplicate of Aizen, that is Gin that you could have on your account. If you pull a dupe of Aizen, you could have pulled Gin instead. That's how I see it. My backpack is full. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I would say, if you have Toshiro, you want Aizen. I would say Aizen's a must summon. Regardless. Nice, we got maintenance. compensation. Pretty cool. It doesn't tell me what they give here. Let me sell some stuff in my backpack. Where is that? It is here. Evolving, yeah, a lot of things take up a lot of gold in this game. Very expensive. Did they change the look of the items? They're no longer like potions, right? It's just books now. Thick. Lucids. Yeah, what's these words right now that they're using? Lucid and thick is crazy. Supreme. Okay, I mean that sounds a lot better. Do not want to sell those. I wish they'd be able to separate it. Can you not separate it? It's annoying that like the core stamps are included here too. I mean, you know if you're selling a core stamp because it'll give you gold pieces, so. We don't need to always double check. I think that's good enough for now. This doesn't tell me what they give. Okay, it's fine. I do want to try this, but we'll try later. Let's continue on. Spend all the stamina we have for today and see what we get. And then we'll try the event and then we'll end it. You got Aizen and his first dupe. And his weapon in 80 pulls altogether. That's actually really lucky. Congrats. What was your win as Aizen? Tactic for Aizen? I need to see the numbers myself when I actually like fully work on him. Animation-wise, a 10 out of 10. Obviously. I honestly think the fact that he boosts everyone's damage by 30% just for being on the team, just for having him on the team, is already like an SS tier. He's definitely up there with Ichigo. For like the tactic role, you know? Nice. Ultimate charge rate. We don't want that. Crit rate and crit damage. Thrust. It's always thrust. It's never spirit or slash, you know? Is it necessary for... Yeah, I would say you want to pull through his stamp, yeah. I think for me, personally, when I play these type of games, I don't... If I can't get the stamp, I don't want the... If I can't get the weapon, I don't want the character. That's how I play these type of games. I'll just skip and wait for the next character that I can get and their stamp. But the stamp is good. Increases crit rate. I believe it provides additional effects that I'm kind of forgetting right now. But it's good. Not too bad. 2 gold pieces. I need to get level 65, man. That gives free. Horrible. Crit damage, crit rate attack. Not the worst. Don't think I'm going to use that, though. Which one's better for free to play? Stack boundary or weapon? Weapon. Always go weapon first over duplicates. Because in some cases it actually unlocks like an extra attack. But most weapons are giving crit rate, so that's like a big damage boost. Dismantled items should give you gold? Yeah, I think so too. I thought it did, you know. I was surprised gold was an issue in this game. I didn't really get big into Genshin, but I'm pretty sure gold being annoying in that game was annoying. Do you spend Jade to get stamina? I only do the 50 refill a day. So the 150 Spirit Jade for stamina. Other than that, no, I don't. Yeah, don't. If you're rushing, the 50 a day isn't terrible, but any more than that is bad. I did do all refreshes once to get to the Toshiro level, to showcase him before he came out. That cost me like 350 Jades. That is expensive. I hate games that make it more expensive the more you refresh. Is that a shout? Don't tell me that's the same one as Aizen. No, it can't be. It's attack. Wait, hold on. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Oh, it is. Oh, I thought that was the good piece. Oh, why did we get like another good piece there? Wait, where is it? Yeah, imagine this was on the other piece. No. So we want one glass Aizen and we want the fake out Aizen. Man, that sucks. What am I doing? Click on the wrong things. Let's try again. Aizen on multi, GG. Switch Byakuya. Well, right now Byakuya's more built, so I mean, to be fair, Aizen's probably already there, but we will switch out Byakuya for this. I believe we can get a damage report after this, right? I do want to see who does more damage. Aizen is also really good for your Bleach because of the free counter. That's a good shout, you know. That's a good shout. So yeah, Aizen can be used on any team. That's crazy. You have Byakuya, Urara, and Toshiro. Switch out Byakuya. When it comes to switching out characters, it's always going to be their role. So you're only ever going to switch out Kisuke for another support. Okay. Let's see what we get. Two potential bangers here. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. I am getting really low on stamina. This is unfortunate. Crap, I forgot to take back off the team. We'll do it next run. All right. Go back in, nuke. Did we not nuke? Never mind. Nuke now. I thought the ultimate was ready. It was just transfer lane. All right, let's see it. I see 2 gold. Crit damage, crit rate. Ah, that's unfortunate. And potential? We might be here all week farming these pieces. We might be here all week. I keep forgetting to take out... Byakuya. I'm about to sneeze though. Sorry about that. What with the skins? They're probably coming soon. Maybe not now. Maybe next week. Could be week after. They just got added, so there's always been thousands of skins in the game. I can pull up this one image. Let's see, where is it? Like, there's this in the game's files. This has been in since, like, the beta, I believe. Maybe not. So, now that they added the artwork for the characters, it's probably coming super soon. Attack. Yeah, that's not good. Got a toe short piece there. I didn't check what it was, though. Was my bunk edge? Go start Pikachu after. If you played Genshin, you wouldn't summon only if you could get the weapon. Oh, the weapon system on their game is bad, right? Or have they changed it? Global's back up, yeah, we want it, We'll get Kenpachi once the story reaches Noitora. Potentially, I think he does Kendo. I know actually the Kenpachi boss fight, he did Kendo in the like big slash that he does. But they changed it, which is good, because it doesn't make sense for him to do Kendo in Soul Sai. Attack, unfortunate. Attack percentage, that would have been good. We got the crit rate, but you know, unless we roll crit rate multiple times, that's not gonna be that good. So I'm not comfortable leveling that one up. So my Ichigo right now has a second stamp that is giving him crit rate. More crit rate too, so we'll get like, what, 40% from there. That's level 30. Does have this, but not really too good. Got some crit rate there. Some crit rate there. So from this alone, I have 67% crit rate. And I don't think that counts this. So we have an extra 15 here. And my Getter Katango's maxed out. So that gives 30. But only when I'm holified. So my Ichigo's pretty well built, I'd say. 67% crit rate. Crit damage is low though. But this character gets more crit damage than more crit rate, so it's not too bad. That's one thing I changed, it would be crit damage. And yeah, when I holify, I get like 30% more, so it's alright. Maybe for Ichigo, I might want to go more crit damage. Oh, Aizen. Wait, I didn't have Kaname's? No, I do. Yeah, Kaname already has. Sergeant's about to be maxed too, that's annoying. Like, I'm just getting the same ones. Let me put something on him, though. What's the piece I want to use on him? Technique. Special attack. It'll be this one, I guess. That one's whatever. And we could do that another time. Well, let's do a few more runs. Before we run out of stamina. And start with Aizen. 21k is not bad for him right now when he's not fully built. Is the stamp needed for the free-to-play? The weapon stamp, I'd say so, yeah. You definitely want the weapon stamp. Core stamp would be great. Core stamp's really good to have too, but you can get that free later on, right? Hopefully. 44 crit and 100 damage. That's actually pretty good. If that's about the weapons and stuff too. Like, I'll go up to like 70% once you qualify. Not too bad, not too bad. Give me more of this map. That's already our good piece. So yeah, we don't want that. Slash damage crit rate. Ultimate charge rate for Kisuke is good, but we want crit damage. Use a weapon stat showed in the character stats? Yeah, same. Especially if there's no requirement. Like, Ichigo's core stamp only gives him the crit rate when he evolves. Understandable why that won't show. But, like, the weapon gives 15% crit rate outright straight away. So it's kind of annoying that doesn't show. I'm glad they get Raiko because he does use it. The only unfortunate thing about this character is that he doesn't have the iconic panel part of the gameplay. When he's like, since when were you under the impression I wasn't using it? Kokusugetsu? That would be cool if they could somehow incorporate that, but they did a good job. And the slash too? Crazy. Like AI wise, he's actually on the field like quite a lot. Aizen going crazy. Aizen going crazy. They don't even want to switch into Ichigo. Only Kisuke at the ends. Oh, he broke the game. Weird pink effects here. Right. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Not good. Let's keep it going. We have a few more runs and then we'll do the events. And see how that goes. I might use that Aizen until mine's like better. Because that Aizen was putting up some good numbers in that event. Let me actually play with him. How long does this counter last? Can you just use it non-stop? Or like, is there no delay? Seems like it. Switch to Aizen. 260k right now is not bad. It killed him. Okay. We'll take that. Yeah, I would love to see the stats after combat. We can do that in, like the boss fights and stuff, but like just stuff like this now. Oh wait, you can actually. Never mind. Hey, that's Aizen was doing damage. So most of it came from the battlefield. Makes sense. Yeah. Ultimate didn't do too much. That's fine though. Oh, 2 bangers, two potentials. Never mind then. All right, let's finish up the events. Do one run and then we'll end it there. And just start going crazy on videos. Uploading the summon straight away too. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good patch. We had the daily event too. I've not done that yet, have I? We'll do that later. We had the challenge too. So 2 challenges to do. 1 every day. And there'll be more difficulties. Damn, okay. But this gets quite long. So first half, again, let's do my Toshiro. Let's do my Aizen too. Why not? And then, again, Kisuke. And we'll do that. I think that might be the best teams that you can make right now with this content. We'll do ultimate again. Should have started with Kisuke. The sound effects are super nice with Toshiro, though. My Toshiro's not, like, super amazing. Alright, Buster gone off. There we go. I used the trial one? For who? For Kisuke? Ah, damn. We'll have to do we'll do another run later then. Oh no, that's bad though, right? Because I'm only getting the 30% buff. That doesn't restart. We're at the start. We might as well. Uh-oh. Did it take me... Oh, I guess that's nice to know you can actually just stop the quest. That's good to know. Aizen is the best 70 DPS for Toshiro, yeah. Best support is still technically Kisuke, you know. Good job, good job. Well, let's try it. We'll definitely go with... Let's go with basic attack, actually, because I like... I'm building Toshiro with basic attack. Alright, build up that gauge on the left. Get the screw crack. Get the Harunai. Good damage, and that was about the... About the full buff, you know? Okay, I'm starting to feel the rotation a little bit. That was actually quite smooth. Momo gets crit rate? Yeah, we might need to go back to Momo, you know. But my Aizen does need some crit rate. Well, unfortunately, we can't switch into Ichigo yet. Maybe I should have done ultimate damage, to be fair. Can you sell spam relics? Yes, you can. And I'm pretty sure you get refunded for it, too. Basic attack speed, ultimate charge rates. Let's go with ultimate charge rate. Go to Aizen. So yeah, Aizen does take up a lot of screen presence, to be fair. Like, you probably don't want to switch out of him until you get the Harunai in. Which, to be fair, in that case, with the bust level we got, we actually got ultimate too. Might as well use that. Well, how fast can we build up that gauge on the left? Never mind, we already finished. Did I take the 50%? I think I took something else. I took the ultimate charge rate, but that's a good one too. I love Ichigo's cannon, man. It's so big. That sounded crazy, but hella radius, hella radius. All the counters going off today. I forgot, do we keep our auto charge rate? Because it's good now that we have it fully maxed for the next quest. Yeah, we finished that one quick. Right, floor 3. The buff we're getting. We don't want heal. Enemy damage dealt plus 50. Damage received plus 70. We're not going to take damage. You got Aizen and Stamping only 4k? That's actually crazy, by the way. Congrats, bro. Let's go, Aizen. Okay, I'm pretty sure I tried to dodge that. I mean, I tried to parry that. Right, get the Hado 90 off. Switch into... Oh, I should have done Kisuke. I kept the buff going. Lovely. Oh, that counter is crazy. Well, we didn't get to use his max battlefield skill there. How to change your account name? Go to your account in the top left. There'll be a change button, but I'm pretty sure it'll cost you Jades or something. Oi! Nah. Yo. Kami's actually doing crazy damage. Okay, I don't know what he was doing there. Crap. Can we stun? Ah, no. Uh-oh. I wonder if I can nuke him before he actually activates his Bankai. This isn't gonna hit though. Bro tried it. There we go, not too bad. Isn't it BBS now having a problem with connections? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Sometimes it's random, you know. Alright, so I got 180k points there. Not too bad. Overall 4-minute play time. Why does that put me in the rankings? Why do you keep going, Momo? Well, the full process with the team is that, you know, Yatra gives like really good slash buffs to the team. So no reason to use Momo. But to be fair, let me quickly check Momo real quick. The crit rate boost is nice. I honestly might just use it for that. So that's what, a 15% attack boost? Sorry, crit rate boost. We need that. And the weapon gives more. Yeah, we might stick to Momo. Regardless, though, that now puts me number 1. I'm number 1. Number 1. There we go. At least in Sub 6 for the time being. That's not going to stay. That is not going to stay. But we're number 1 right now. That's what I'm talking about. Did it show the bus? That's cool. Bit too slow there, buddy. Bit too slow. Ikaku. That's a crazy team for a second team. They don't have Ichigo? Okay. What's the rewards looking like? Oh, top 1 to 3. Oh, that's insane. That is... that's unfortunate that the top 1 to 3 get that. Because I'm not going to get that. You know? Is Aizen worth B1 and B2? It depends on how much money you plan to spend on this game. Because the answer is technically yes. But also, like, if you want new characters, then no. Because those 2 dupes of Aizen could be next month's worth of characters. Let's say next month is Gin and Kenpachi. Would you rather Gin and Kenpachi on your account? Or a B2 Aizen? Ask yourself that, you know? Me, personally, I'd rather Gin and Kenpachi on my account. Or the next 2 SSRs. Hey, wells have to well hazard, you know? They have to have some reason to well. It's only a tile, but it's, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, to change your name, you go here. Change username. Costs 50 jades. A bit annoying that it costs jades, but it's whatever. Alright. Team got to change. Team got to change. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need Rukia dupes. Because I want Rukia's nameplate. Which I currently do not own. Where's that? What's the Battle Pass nameplate this time around? Oh, you get an Aizen one? That's cool. Alright then. Either way, appreciate that came into the stream. I'm surprised we lasted as long as we did, considering that the game was down for an hour. When is PE Selector coming to corridor? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Right now, they're still discussing it, right? But something's being changed. So, you know, coming our way. But yeah, honestly, right now, this update's looking pretty good. Aizen's looking pretty good. A lot of fun. Super powerful from the looks of it. We got more stuff coming our way too. We have more challenges being unlocked later tomorrow too. So that's something to come back to daily. We also have the daily event to do as well. I didn't even check this out, but we'll do that later. Then we have the extra part at the 26th. And again, a lot of stuff is dropping next week too. So this isn't the only thing we are getting. A bunch of stuff coming soon. And they aren't showing us the next character. Which is unfortunate. But we know it's Gin. It's Gin. Gin will be here on the 2nd. But yeah, overall fun time on Soul of Resonance. Hope you lads enjoyed the stream. We're going to upload a bunch of videos today. I have not made a guild yet. I don't know if I'm making one. I might join one. I don't know. We'll see. I have to spend jades, right? Do I want to spend 300 jades right now? No. Not right now. I have a lot, but I don't want to. We'll do that. We'll talk about maybe in the next stream. Either way, take care. Hope that's a good luck on your summons. I'll see you later.